How'd you go, huh?
It is Saturday, May 7th, I believe, 2022, and it is definitely harvesting season, right? Lori's been really, really busy this week. Well, with a few things, we had some meat deliveries we needed to do, right? So we got that taken care of. But here on the farm, too, you were very busy. So tell them kind of some of the things that you were working on this week. We had the radish harvest, I know, last weekend.
Yeah, right? We did that. I did fermented most of that.
We have a video that we posted on Healthy Farm Living on how to ferment it. But how many jars did we wind up doing of those radishes last week?
I did 3 quart size and 2 half gallons.
Wow, so that's a lot of fermented radishes.
Yeah.
But they're so good. It's my favorite way of eating radishes. The biggest thing for us this week, and you'll be able to see it in some of the shots that we took this morning, is we finally started seeing some damage on the peaches. So we knew it was time to get those covered. Now, one of the things that we've noticed here is organza bags don't work on the peaches.
No, they go right through them.
Yep, the birds go right through the organza bags and destroy the peaches inside. So what we do here is we cover them with bird netting. It's the most effective way we found of keeping our peaches from the birds. And it's pretty simple how we go through the process of covering them. Basically what we do is we take 2 strips of 14 foot wide by about 20 foot long pieces of bird netting that are about 1/2 inch as far as the size of the square. And then we essentially put those over the tree in separate pieces, and where they come together is actually where we have the harvesting notch. So that way we're actually able to clip those 2 pieces together right there in that notch, and it makes it much easier for us to come back behind it now and test the fruit and of course harvest the fruit. The second thing we've done is we've actually are testing out some like heavier duty netting that comes in individual squares. And the ones that we have on these trees here are 25 foot by 25 foot squares. Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to open them up in the harvesting notch, so we'll actually have to pull those apart. I want to show you how easy it is to take the bird netting and split it where we have that harvesting notch to get up into the tree. We've got a whole lot of peaches. We definitely didn't thin this tree quite enough, but I've got a few that are just soft to the touch. But you can see how easy it is for me to get in here. So, and we've talked, when we were doing the pruning, we talked about this harvesting notch. What I do always create on all of my trees, especially these where I know I'm gonna have bird netting in here and I want to be able to open the bird netting from the bottom and get into the center of the tree to do harvesting without having to remove the netting completely, is I create what's called a harvesting notch. I'm standing on the northwest side of the tree. I always create and maintain these notches on this side of the tree. I can easily get all around the inside of the tree, check peaches, harvest peaches, and things like that. But we've got a couple in here that, man, they're oh so close. They start to give at the very end, so the blossom end, they start to give there first, just slight pressure. And what I wait for is for them to be giving like right up near the branch itself. That's when you know you have a fully ripe peach. So I'd say we're probably 2 or 3 days away from ripe Florida Prince peaches.
So this tree we planted in this past fall, and so it's not even a year old yet. So as much as I do not like to pull fruit off of them, it's something that we have to do and that we do. And so I found a peach that we had missed and I had to pull it off. So it was sad.
Did you just say what we do? You said do. One of the things that we did here on the pasture, the primary pasture, is we came through and we actually installed some of this hardware cloth, and it goes about a foot down or a foot out from the fence itself. The reason we did that is we wanted to make sure that we were keeping coyotes and things like that from being able to dig under this. Now we know they can jump it, but generally speaking they don't. So what they do from time to time though, is they'll test it. You can see that here. So they started digging, and as soon as they hit the hardware cloth, which is where my hand is at now, they stopped. They figured out they couldn't get in, and so they moved on to greener pastures. Definitely works to keep predators out from things like chicken coops and runs, and in this case, our pasture. Chickens will be happy.
Oh yeah. Really happy.
Definitely overripe.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
So this is a loofah that we had planted from seed. Got seeds from Julia. Again, thank you. I wanted to show you how they're doing here. This is one of them coming up. It's attached to the hardware cloth that we have up here to keep the bunnies out, but it is headed towards the trellising that I have here between our blackberry beds.
So Lori and I are trying to wrap up here for the morning. We've got a consultation with some folks here this morning, so we're gonna spend some time with them and then hopefully wrap up for the day. It is definitely starting to get hot. I think we're gonna be pushing 100 degrees today.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's really hot for those piggies, but we got the last piggies going on Monday, so we're almost done there. So just wanna say thank you and hello to our new friends, Liam, Randy, and Lori. So thank you guys for coming out and spending some time with us today. Hopefully we gave you guys some ideas as far as what you guys might be able to do. We've got live stream with you guys today that we're really looking forward to. So we always do. We get to spend time with you guys. Now, if you're seeing this today, today is tomorrow and now it's yesterday or something like that.
Wow, that was really confusing.
Yeah, that wasn't like a weird metaphysical thing either. So just want to thank you guys for joining us today. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. You guys caught us today on our weekly vlog. This is where we give everybody an update on what's going on around the farm. But we've got a lot going on here as we establish this new desert farm. We'd love to have you as a subscriber. Questions or comments, those go in the comment section down below. And our Amazon shop, we'll leave a link down in the description. That is a free, painless way to help support the channel. If you start with the link down below, it doesn't matter what you buy. You help to support us here. So just want to thank you for joining us today and remind you, if we can farm on the edge of nowhere,
So can you. You need to go eat, baby girl. And we came back for one piece.
yeah. That last piece of food.